Well, since today is Halloween, many people will be celebrating by watching their favorite horror movies about ghosts or killer monsters. But not all tales of death and mortality are scary ones.
Local author Jesse Sensibar is drawing on his former life as a tow truck driver to tell different stories of death and remembrance in his recently published book, Blood in the Asphalt, Prayers from the Highway. Tamara Gobert spoke with the author to find out more.
Jesse Sensibar has led an interesting life.
I spent a lot of years as a very heavy drug user and also deep into the outlaw and American Southwestern, border states, kind of drug transporter culture. And I survived that.
But it was his time driving a tow truck, often tasked with removing the wreckage from the scene of a fatal car accident, that made him really ponder what happens when life ends.
Being that close to death, seeing it on a regular basis, and having to pick up the pieces for a living, definitely made me kind of have an understanding and a familiarity with that's certainly affected my faith.
Being so close in proximity to death and yet a stranger to the people involved became a unique perspective for Sensibar to examine themes of memory and loss.
As owners of towing companies, we become the owners of a lot of sort of odd, difficult things. Sometimes we become the owners of sort of the most important pieces of someone's life, the last things they've held on to.
His book is comprised of 10 story chapters, examining what is left over when everything seems lost. Things like the small shrines found along the roadside and good luck charms.
The rosaries or religious things that tend to hang from some people's rearview mirrors, always felt kind of special to me, kind of a little magic, especially after I guess maybe they hadn't worked.
Tamara Gobert, NAZ Today.
Published by Tolson Books, Blood in the Asphalt, Prayers from the Highway can be purchased at Brightside Bookstore in Flagstaff and through Amazon.